we use tin foil for bookmarks. Because we're space age like that. Ah, yes. So I guess we might as well go ahead and unwrap our tools of the trade here. We are going to be using what is known as a bamboo sushi mat to roll this up with. This here also makes for kind of a cool, like thing that you can hold up to show people. So I'm just going to put it down right next to our cutting board here. Imagine the remaining space is going to be used by the rice bowl. Okay. Now I could have sworn that you're supposed to do something to the nori, the seaweed, before you roll it. But you know what? We're just gonna roll with it here. We're just gonna figure out what's what. I vaguely remember from my high school Japanese class that we're supposed to wet the edge of the last roll, much like rolling a joint. That's what sushi is. It's like a food joint, and I absolutely love that concept. So let's go ahead and get a sheet of nori out and see what we got here. I don't know if you're supposed to open it up all at once or what's going on here. I feel like I'm going to snap something if I... Oh boy. Oh, that's just great. That's just fantastic. Yeah, it's one of those packages. Yeah, no GMOs, but you can't get in the frickin' box. That's great. Alright. It's like trying to open a present without tearing the wrapping paper, but like the person like really had it in for you. Oh, this stuff is really brittle. Okay. Alright, here we go. Take this out. There we got oh hey, it comes with the silica gel. Do not eat. The good stuff. Okay, so it has a textured side and a rough side. I'm going to go ahead and assume that the textured side is supposed to go on the texture of the bamboo. Oh wow, that's very aromatic. And actually, I'm going to have to get another bag for this too, because I mean, it had the silica gel in it. It has to be preserved. Bum 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 bum. Love that song. That's a kicking passando. Yep. Right. And just go ahead and seal this up for now as best we can. Oh man, the top of the package is barely. Oh boy. Okay. This one's going to take a bit more coaxing. There we go. So hard to get those old school Ziploc things, zipped, the ones with just a single thing across the top. Stuff. You know, there's so many different possibilities for sushi. I don't know if you've ever been to a sushi restaurant, but they get pretty creative. Again, it's a food joint. You just put a bunch of good tasting stuff in there, roll it up, and take it to the dome. Let's go and see if our rice is ready. I'm getting hungry. Alright, it is ready enough. We are going to go ahead and do this thing. Alright, so if y'all would direct your attention down here, please, to the rolling of the sushi. Get the bit more of a tight angle on that. All right, let's get some good lighting. Like that, that'd be nice. All right, oh boy. All right. What's a dude gotta do to get a good shot around here, huh? All right, so we have our blank canvas. So first, we shall add our rice, which is pretty dang sticky right now, as it should be. So we're just going to lay our cloth aside and just bare hand this stuff and go ahead and get a good layer of it going there. Ooh, yeah, that is sticky, icky. My goodness, that is highly glutinous. Yeah. Let's try to get it as even as we can, and hope that there's enough in this recipe. I'm glad I did the one with more rice. We would not have had enough for a full roll if we had done it with the other recipe. And I am happy to say that the vinegar smell has dissipated somewhat. In fact, it is pretty much non-existent right now. I am just smelling, I'm smelling good sushi rice. The two tablespoons was actually right on the money. I can't believe it. So we are just we are trying our best to get an even coat here. Just go ahead and move that right there. There. Okay, I really wish we got more than one shot at this because I'm just going by what I've seen in anime. Okay, let's go ahead and get my hands washed here. That is a really weird sensation to have on your fingers. Ooh, it doesn't come off very easy. It's almost like an oil. So we will utilize a sponge. And we're good. I can use that towel then. Alright, second, let's go ahead and add our main filling here. Okay, so we're going to want to try to get it evenly spread out again. We're going to have, this stuff all willy-nilly. We're going to want to have a little bit more of it, just, so that this is a substantial roll. There we go. Okay, that's probably more than should be there, so let's go ahead and spread it out. There we go. Okay, now... let's go ahead and add our cucumbers. Now, apparently I'm not going to be able to use all of these because I have to still roll this over, and it's I have severely underestimated how the size of these sushi rolls. In fact, I have drastically overbought ingredients and also cut them too thick. So, a little bit of last minute surgery here. There we go. The other one. And there. Right, yes, there we go. Okay, now I did not get to use quite as, for God's sake, I didn't get to use quite as much of the ingredients as I wanted to. But you know what? We're going to have to just do this because it is do or die time here, ladies and gentlemen, and beyond. So we are going to roll. We're going to... Oh no, this isn't a roll. It's a monster. Oh boy. Okay. Obviously, the first time around is not going to be the best one. All right, looks like we got some coming out the edges. So I'm trying to get it as sushi-like as possible. It's just a little bit hard. I have to wash this afterwards. All right, looks like there's a bunch of excess ingredients. So I'm just going to cut this off, just, you know. Oh no. Ah, crap. Okay, all right. Okay, well, it's sticking together, not the way it should be, but, you know, it's, it's something, I guess. Let's move this and do another, let's do another roll. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to, like, put plastic wrap on this thing or something. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's move this over to our cutting board. Christ. There you go. Alrighty. So apparently the original recipe was for like a zillion rolls. Alrighty. Giant, awful sushi rolls. Giant, awful sushi rolls. Yep, really wish I had one of those like ginsu knives that just blast right through the stuff. Alright, so lesson learned. You don't need as many filling ingredients as you think for one roll. In fact, one avocado could have easily made 4 more of these things. So when you're wondering about profit margins on the sushi, just remember that. I know I usually wonder about profit margins for sushi. You know, that's why I got to the good schools. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so we more or less have our sushi and our end piece, which is just going to be decorational there. And now for the moment of truth. You will need a science cup. Boom. And then we shall need shoyu. Or kikkoman, you know, doesn't matter. One of those two. Alrighty. Now let's see how we did. Where are you? Need me some chopsticks. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and take this end piece here. It is immediately falling apart in my hands. That's a good sign. That's how you know it is good, I guess. And it looks somewhat like so. Not exactly the most circular of sushis. But let's see how it tastes. You know what? That's not bad. Ladies and gentlemen and beyond, the 2 teaspoons was absolutely right. That was the perfect ratio. I don't taste any of the vinegar, but the rice is very tender, sticky. It has that texture you would expect from sushi. The only thing that was wrong with this one was, of course, the consistency of the crab filling. So next time I'm going to chop it up. But otherwise, this tastes exactly like the stuff that you would just get at the store. Or, I'm not about to say restaurant. No. Yeah,